All right, good morning, boys. First of all, my name is Shadrach, and welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, today I'm gonna be breaking down TANYA KHAMELEON. I've been playing this team for quite some time now, making a lot of content on them, making a lot of live streams on them, playing a lot of tournaments with them. So I think I have a lot of knowledge about TANYA KHAMELEON to make a good guide for you all. All right, let's get into it. So with this TANYA breakdown, I've already made a first TANYA KHAMELEON guide, but that was more about combos and stuff like that. But today I'm gonna talk a little bit more about TANYA overall. So this video we're gonna talk more about TANYA'S game plan, her parry, how to mix your opponent, the best control settings to use for TANYA, and TANYA'S armor breaker with KHAMELEON, some general tips on how to use TANYA, her best combos in all the disguises, and how to effectively use them. Let's get into it. Why KHAMELEON and why is she the best TANYA cameo? Well, it's pretty much simple because of her disguises. They are crazy good. I'm gonna leave two videos on the screen right now. The left one is basically gonna talk about TANYA basics. I've already made those videos like some months ago, and that one, the video on the left will cover TANYA basics. That like basically talks about her close punishes, her range and best mid punishes, her best startups in all scenarios, being close, mid, far, her best anti-air moves, and how to combo off all her anti-air moves and stuff like that. That is going to be the video on the left screen, and on the right screen I'm going to put a video right now that basically covers all TANYA advanced combos with KHAMELEON. That's like 9 minutes long. I've already done that, so if you want to check those two videos out, you can check them out after this video or right now, and then you come back to this one. All right, now let's talk TANYA'S game plan. TANYA'S game plan is pretty much simple. She has an incredible stand 3. She has a parry. She has seeking guidance, which can be utilized in so many ways. For example, to teleport, the seeking guidance, also to extend combos, like extend combos and stuff like that. And yeah, that is basically it. She has a very good down poke with a 7-frame startup, and she has an incredible back sweep, which is -5 on block, so it's safe. And that can be used, like let me say, to that can be used at the end of most of your pressures, most of your what's the name, the karma pressure. And if you know what karma is basically forward 2-1-1. This one. So basically, if you do that move and your opponent is holding block like that, right, you can basically down poke into that. That is a 7-frame startup, -8 on block, which is safe. For most people cannot punish that. Except maybe Baraka can do that, but I mean it's generally safe. So if you do this, you poke down and you go with this back sweep. This back sweep is pretty freaking good. It's -5 on block, I think. Yeah, boomerang -5. Yeah. So when you do the forward, this pressure is pretty good. You down poke into this back. That's a very good way to escape. Like let me say, escape the close range with some opponents. You know, you don't really want to be close with players like who like Raiden and stuff like that. Or Lucan. So you poke into that, then you get your range back, and you can basically jump back or just move back, dash back, and basically control the mid again. TANYA'S game plan is very strict. You have to control your mid game. Use the stand 3 to control the mid game, and if they leave the block and expect you to throw the down 3 and basically punish you, you basically what's the name? Dash forward, and apply this pressure. Right, and you poke into that and you come back. You know what I'm saying? You poke, you do that, pressure, poke, do that, parry, right? Because that's the game plan. Controlling your mate is not just about the stand 3 and then what I just said right now. You can also, like when someone is trying to get into your space, TANYA has an incredible anti-air, and that is a back 2. So if you're standing this mid, someone is jumping, you quickly get pressed back 2. You bring the person down, you just bring his fucking ass down. That is how it is about. So TANYA'S gameplay is basically you keeping your mate strong. If you want to get close in, you do that, you poke, you backdash, you keep your mate from the no sky. Don't jump on me, you motherfucker. Don't jump. If the person is like is lacking, you do with that, right? I mean, that is basically Tanya's game plan. But with Chameleon, there's more to it, and that is pretty much what we're gonna go about today. Let's go on. Just pausing the guide and to say something real quick. These videos take some crazy effort and crazy time. I really appreciate it if you can smash that like for me right now. Like for real, just take a second of your time, please, and smash that like button for me. I really appreciate that. And just consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me a ton, and I appreciate it. Stay safe out there. All right, so now we're gonna talk about Tanya's game plan with cameos. Most often, I see people waiting for their chances, like basically they're waiting for a specific disguise to appear before they can make a move or whatever. If I think Chameleon, do not think about there wasn't the disguise you basically want to like take advantage of, right? Just be an asset, no matter the disguise that appear or shows up, right? So basically, right now, let me start with the Jade variation, right? If you have the Jade variation, something I like to do most of the time is first, like if I'm here, like I'll throw it, then I will charge up, right? So basically, if you throw it most of the time, they block it. So that will give it enough time to charge your stuff. So basically, something like this, like a person is holding block and he's like standing like that. Let's have it, right? So I throw it and I charge up. So before they'll leave the block, I'm already charged up, right? And if I have just one, basically like half, like I'm saying, I only have just one. I charge it and I go in. Then I try to bait them with that, right? But if I have two, I'll first throw it, charge up, and I'll call the cloak, right? So now I have two. Yeah, now I have two, right? That's how I do it. And let me see now. Let me move to the next one. Let me move to the Kitana one. If I'm in the Kitana variation, the game plan that I mostly go for is that if my opponent is slacking and is doing projectile from a range or is doing some clumsy stuff like that, I'll just throw a projectile and I will jump in, right? And you have to watch your opponent. Do they up block or does the opponent up block or he just try to like let me say press the bottom? And you have to practice on that. So if person up blocks, I won't press any move. I just grab him like that. That gives me the full damage. But if person is like trying to press anything, just hit him or hit the hair, whatever. So just like that. But and that will give you a full combo extension. So it's like something like that, like this. But you grab him, you can amplify it, you grab him again, you do the combo and you do it. That's 41%. It can be more with some glitch, but today we won't talk about a glitch. But basically, yeah, that's a good idea. But if you jump in on and your MILEENA variation is almost that. You don't even have to amplify that move, right? You can basically use the MILEENA like variation to like get your combos in like that. You see, you don't have to amplify. You just put it through again, right? Good. And if I'm in this variation, if I'm in the MILEENA variation, my game plan basically is to get near to the opponent as possible, because that basically put fear in your opponent, right? Don't know if you're doing overhead, you're doing the high, whatever. So use this chance to kind of mix your opponents as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So you get close, you can either do this, or you can do the stand three into the Chameleon, or you can do one into the Chameleon, or you can just go close to him and just do this. You know, basically read the opponent and see what works best, right? It's not something like that's like let me say always gonna be the same thing, right? Just read the opponent. But mostly this works, or this. It works a lot. So just try that most of the time. So that's a game plan, right? That's a game plan. And sometimes if your opponents are far away, like let me say full screen, you can just dive in and call MILEENA just like that. Just like that. You can call him in. You see what I'm saying? You can just call them in. You know? That's one thing to look out for. That's the game plan. And also, if you're in the Kitana variation, you can do stuff also like that. Like if your person is holding block and you want to get into the opponent, but you scared, or basically like you want to get into the opponent as fast as possible, bait them or make them or whatever. You can just dive in straight up. You know, that works too, right? That works too. Or you can make the opponent like that. That too works, or like basically game plan. And yeah, you can do so many stuff. If the person is blocking, blocking low, something like that, blocking low at you can do this. You can get them, or you do something unsafe that you feel like you're gonna get punished in some field, like basically this, right? You're gonna get punished, right? So when you do this, just go. You're safe. So that's a game plan, right? Basically, just you utilize every disguise that appear to its full potential. Don't think about the variation or the disguise you want to appear, right? Just use it. Just so what I'm recommending right now is that just know how to react in every disguise that appear. And that is what I'm gonna talk about next right now. How to combo off or react in every disguise that appear. Good. All right, so let's talk about mixing. I'm gonna teach you how to mix with Tanya in all the disguises. First, we're gonna start with the MILEENA disguise. So first, there is this. This is a low and that is a high. Good mix. Or you can do this, or you can go with this stance hold that. You can do this. That also gets them off guard. Or you can do this. You can get your mid game here, like here. Gets them off guard. That also works. Sometimes you can even do this. That also works. But what I recommend mostly is this one. Works magic. Or this. Works magic. Or that. They all work pretty good. Alright, let's go to the next stance. Alright, so with the Jade variation, I'm gonna demonstrate to you how to make your opponent in various ways, and it basically does with the second guidance and with back step back and forward step back. Alright, without further ado, let me demonstrate them. So with the first one, look at this. Look at the first one. So I'll try to poke from here, right? And I'll get pushed back by the second guidance. You see what happens? Watch. See, I'll do this. Try to poke. I'll mix the opponents. I get good damage up there. If I don't want to do that, but I want to extend that into a combo, that is also possible. Watch this. If I poke, I teleport, and that can be extended into a combo. But I mean, it's so complicated to do it in the practice. That's why I haven't done it. But watch this again. If I try to poke, I get mixed into a combo. You see that? That can be done. That can be extended into a combo again. All right. Also, look at the back step and the forward step. Watch this. If I try to poke, you get backdash and you punish him. Full combo. Again, watch. Try to poke, you backdash, you punish him. So yeah, in the Jade disguise, these are ways you can mix your opponent. Good. Let's move on to the last disguise. All right. So with the Kitana disguise, the ways to mix are actually kind of endless and it's very versatile. Let me demonstrate. If I want to mix my opponent in this disguise, I can basically go with a back three into that, and I can just do so many combos from it. I can also do something like this. If my opponent tries to press, that projectile will hit him, it will stun him, and I can use that for many different combo and stuff like that. And also I can also do stuff on safe stuff like this up close. And because I have the Kitana disguise, I can basically like say jump out of it, and if he tries to press, he gets punished for that. So something like this, and I do this. So I basically if he tries to press anything, he gets punished. Also, I can do stuff like the Goro Brain Dead stuff, like Goro Brain Dead. You down poke into this one, so you do this. If he tries to press, you do that. It still gets him, you know. So these are the basically ways to mix with this disguise. You can even do stuff like this and punish him if he tries to press because he thinks you are now minus and you are now unsafe. You can punish him with that. As you all know or might not, Tanya's divine protection, that is parry, is 6-frame starter which can punish almost everything in the game when executed very fast. So I guess I'll just say to practice like with this, and if you become good with it, you can punish almost everything, especially Johnny's targets, bro. You can punish that shit so easily. You can check the videos on my channel and how I punish Johnny Cage. It's so funny. So basically what people do here is that they mostly like to parry. They mostly like to like poke and stuff like that, or do staggers. Immediately you see such stuff happening, just resort to poking. Trust me, it works all the time. And if someone tries to poke you from the divine protection, they get parried behind. You can watch this, right? And if I hold it back, if I hold the front, and the person does it, oh shit! If I hold the front, and the person does the poke, or not that I teleport. But if I hold it back like that, if I hold it back, he gets punished. So with the front teleport, you can do a combo out of it, as you can see. All right, so the best control settings I recommend if you are playing Tanya is to keep your input window medium, because most of Tanya's moves, especially the draw kick and stuff like that, is very hard to come out if you put it on short. But long is good, but I would just prefer you using medium, because this one makes you a better player overall. Trust me. Keep your release check off, your thing controls off, all this shit like the same as I've done right here. I think these are the best controls for Tanya if you want to play Tanya. Trust me. Now let's talk a little bit about how to charge your second guidance. Sometimes when you do a combo, like sometimes you do a combo and you get your opponent down, example like this, you want to just charge one. When you charge one, bro, they cannot punish you from that. Trust me, because that one is basically, let me show you. Where is it? Seeking guidance is here. It is 1 frame startup and it's recovery of 33. You can get punished for that, trust me. You charge it once, and that's if you're that close. But when you get into your opponent's head, right, you can even charge full, because they will delay wake up, or they'll be scared to press about them because they think you're gonna do something else. So basically, you have to read the opponent to either charge full close, up close, or just charge. If the opponent is pretty good, just do it once, then you poke, or you just stand, you hold your block. But I would recommend you charging your second guidance from a screen range like that. And if someone is throwing projectiles, just duck the first one, and immediately you duck the projectile, it goes above your head. You just charge it real quick. That is the ways I recommend you to charge your second guidance. Don't be standing here and be fighting and you just charge it like that. But I'll punish the shit out of if you do that shit close to me. Just heads up. Now let's talk about Tanya's armor wake up. If you want to do the Tanya's armor wake up, you will need to make sure you are in the Kitana variation. That is the blue one. That's the blue one, and you can armor wake up from that variation. Let me demonstrate that. Alright, so now we're going to talk about how to combo off in every disguise that appear, right? So now we're going to start with a Jade disguise. Good. So if I'm the combo, right, like I've started a combo combo like that, or I've started a combo, or I've started something like this, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't have to be an area combo. If it's area, it changes, because that one glaive does not work. But if it's something like that, glaive works, or this glaive works, or the hand glaive works, or this glaive works. All right, good. So if you are for the starter combo and you see that there's a green up there and it's 1 or 2, it can react extremely fast. So you basically understand, you know how many to do, and basically how to stop it and how to like end it, stuff like that. So like, okay, good. I'll start a combo like this, right? And I'm going. I looked up and it's in the Jade variation. This is what I'll do. So I first press 1 and I'll charge up. Press again and I'll charge up. Come here, hit 1, 2, 3, 4. You amplify it, you grab again, then you do that. You see, just like that. I forgot to even add the MILEENA toss. This one, the forward, whatever, the MILEENA, this one, you add it. So that's how you're gonna end the combo. So when you end the combo with that, I think, wait, now it's 10-10. So I can't add the last one. The last one is basically this one. The last one I did from the sky was this one. This is what I did for the last one. Is this one? Is the reaching out. You press box SX in the sky. This is the last one I did. I forgot to add out this one. So if you're in that mode, so that's what I'm saying. You like this, right? So basically I did the first one. So like now let me start with this one. I'll hit this and I'll throw it. You can always charge it and you charge. You throw again and you charge. You can go with a different approach. You can go with that. You can grab the opponent. You see what I'm saying? Different combos. You can go with that. Charge up. Throw it again, you charge up, and you do a different stuff like that. So now you get the idea. And if you are trying to do something like this, right, just watch out. You see, because if you start, let me say, if you start this combo, right, and the Jade discard has been there for some time, you're not gonna get all the 2 glaive to go out just like that, because it's gonna switch to the blue one. For example, you were in the MILEENA disguise and it's immediately switch to the Jade variation disguise, you know you can get all the two out. So when you do this one, when you throw it once, you can charge and then you go for the second one like that. You're gonna charge it, then you go for the second one, right? Good. But if you know that it's gonna vanish, that means now you get two of them. You only get one, but you get this one. So you know, so basically like that. So it's like now after the combo, I know that I'm not gonna get a full glaive to come out because time is going. It's gonna switch to the blue one. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna charge a second, see, and you do that. So yeah, that is the game set. If you're in this variation, that is something that's some combos you can do with that. You can pressure your opponent from full screen like that. But if you are that far, you don't have to charge it because you don't get it in time. So you do this, if you like example like it's like you don't get it in time unless you do the another stand 3. But that one I haven't even tried it though. Let me see if it works. Yeah, I mean the startup for that is a little bit too high. So I'm not sure it's really gonna work unless I practice a little bit more and see if it's gonna work. The 17 frame startup and the forward 4 is what I mean. This one is like this one one is. Wait, this one the startup is 14 frames. So it's not, I don't think it's really gonna work, but I think it's possible to. I don't know once I try. But yeah, if you're in this variation, that's some possible combos you can do with it. You know what I'm saying? You can do the first one, you charge it up, you go again, you charge it up. You can do this, you can do that, you can grab the opponent, you can do a lot of stuff in that mode, right? Good set. Now let's try different variation and see. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the Kitana disguise. So if you're in this mode, right, and you start a combo like that, what I would basically like recommend the optimal stuff you can do to get your easy combos and stuff like that. I mean, there are more things you can do, but with this tutorial, let's cover some basic stuff that is like very effective and very consistent, right? So if I start a combo like that, you're gonna press something like this, then you're gonna do this. So good. When you see that you are in this disguise and you are doing a combo, just press the R1 and then you do something like that, like you know what I'm saying, you do something like that. That works perfect, like you know, go down. Oh, now it's too far. You press the R1, you press X, you amplify that, you grab the opponent, you do the drill. You know, good damage, good shit. That's a 1 bar. You good, you going. That's what I recommend. If you see the disguise like appearing as Kitana and it has been there for like a few seconds or even it gets started, just go with that. I mean, there are other variations of combos you can do in this stance. Like you can do something like this one. Nah, okay, letting combo. You can do something like that, like I'm saying, like this. Oh wait, what? Like that, like this. Wait, why is it not comboing? Yeah, like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like this. You can do this, you know. You can do this one, that is also there, and there's one like that you would draw down. Oh, okay, this one is tricky. I also sometimes do it. And you'll go down like that, and you grab your opponent like that. You see, like that. That is also there. Yeah. I mean, they are all there. So basically, if you see yourself in the blue one, just start with like that. Start the combo off with the fan toss after you do something like that, or even if it's like just one, you can go with the fan toss. You know what I'm saying? It just you can start different ways, but the end results or how you go with it is gonna be the same. So you can basically start learning from that. And if you want to see more ways, like you can, like I'm saying, utilize these variations, you can watch the videos I post on my videos in my gameplays, which I'm gonna leave a link to that on the screen, the left and the right, like right now. So you can check those stuff out. You can see a lot of advanced and different ways you can approach stuff like that. But it is like a guide. So I want to make sure the best and the easiest ways of the stuff we are basically like diving into right now, if that's what I'm saying. Let's talk a little bit about the MILEENA disguise. So if you started a combo, you're confused on what to do or how to react in this disguise, what I recommend basically is this. You can either there are two ways you can. Okay, first let's approach the first one. You can do this, and you do that. You grab the opponent, and you go again. That is good damage right there by itself. You know, that's good damage there by itself. You just do that and you jump. That one is tricky a little bit, I guess. So if you mistime it, the opponent's gravity will be too high that you can't basically combo off if you jump in the sky. So always make sure the draw kick has exceeded the character a little bit, like this, right? Like this, a little bit before you call the disguise. But if you just do it just like this, and you jump, she's gonna drop. So just do something like this. Oh shit! This one I dropped it. Oh nah, I made a mistake here. Okay, nah, this is good. You see, just like that, good. That is the combo I recommend in this variation. But then if you want to example, like you've missed your opponent with an overhead like that, so like this, you hit the opponent, you grab, you amplify it, you grab the opponent, draw kick, good. That works. But then one thing that I would say also is that if this variation just switched from the MILEENA, the KITANA variation, because after KITANA this one comes, right, and it just switched from that variation, you can get two of the was the side in just one variation. But this time it's already on that variation, so I won't get twice. I don't get it twice, so that's why I amplified the draw kick on the last hit. But if I had the side twice in the same move, I won't amplify the draw kick. I will just use another side to end the combo, and that will give you basically more damage with no bar. So yeah, basically you have to always be watching the disguise, how, like, if it's just switched to the one you currently on, or some seconds has passed when it's already been there, because those things basically affect, or basically affect how long the disguise is gonna be there. For example, you have Tanya in her full charge state, like that. This move is a buff anyways. It gives Tanya Tanya moves faster in this move. Tanya moves faster in this variation. Like when she's fully charged, she moves faster. If you don't know that, I'm telling you today. So if I do a combo like this, she moves. You see how she moved, right? See, you see how she moved. Now if I don't have it on, if I don't have that on right now, see what's gonna happen. I can't move that fast. Good. That's a trick if you don't know. So if I have the two on, an example like I do, if I have two on, an example like I mix my opponent like this, I can get like two, just like that. You see what happened there? I can get two. But if I don't have the full, if it's not full charged, I can't get it two. I can only get one. So also watch out for that. That is one thing also. And there's one thing I want to also talk about the charge state. If your opponent is like kind of standing in front of you, or she's about to hit you, or he or whatever is coming close to you, and you're in the charge state, I don't see people do this a lot, but you can just amplify this one with the seeking guidance. Sorry, with the seeking guidance. I think so. This move is the seeking guidance. Where is it? Down forward. X down for this one. Sorry, the Umgadi door. This one. I basically do this move. So let me clear the ones on the screen right now. You can do this move, but you have to amplify it though. Amplify it. It can hit basically like this, right? It hits the opponent. It basically kind of grants you an armor in a way, and hits your opponent, so you can get a combo off it. People don't really do this, but I'm just letting you guys know. It's a very good way to make your opponent have and stuff like that. So it's like this, like if I'm in this range, I do this, but can get some saucy combo from that, very good ass combo. So yeah, I think this will be the end of the MILEENA disguise. I don't want to make the video too long, so yeah. Let me explore some little bit of secrets and a little bit of tips on ways to open up your opponent and basically get some combos going, right? So if you have already charged and you are in the full state like that, you can basically poke your opponent, and the opponent is about to also poke you, right? He or she think it is like their turn or whatever. But if you poke, immediately just do the Umgadi dodge. That is the down forward X. So it's like something like this, right? You poke, you do this. Yeah, you can combo off that. That is a very good trick. Or you can do back. You see the back three into Umgadi dodge, and you teleport like this. That's also pretty good. And you can do something like this, right? Then you go up, so like something like this, right? And you go, you see what I'm saying? So basically it is up, down, up, down. It's crazy, right? And if you have the MILEENA disguise on, bro, that shit is nasty. Watch, up, down, up, bam, block all that, you little bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, right? It's crazy. That's one way to open up your opponents. You know what I'm saying? And if you are doing a combo, and maybe for example you started a combo you started a combo in this disguise, right? You started a combo and you are in MILEENA disguise, yeah, like that. You can do this, yeah, you can do that. Grab your opponent, go for the second one, then you won't grab it, but then you basically get the idea. And if your opponent is in the sky and you want to extend combos to, like, if your opponent in the sky and you want to extend combos, the best way to extend combos is basically watching out for the MILEENA disguise. If that is on, you can extend so many combos in the sky. So this one, because if you do this, if you do this move, that is this one. If you do the wrap around, that is this move, wrap around. If I do this move, you cannot do glaive, or you cannot basically combo off the green. That's a jade disguise. You can't use combos in basically like the Kitana disguise. So that's why if you are basically in the sky or area, the MILEENA disguise comes in clutch, right? So something like, if I do something like this, I can call this one. Yeah, you basically get the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, you know. And always try to end with the reaching out, sorry, branching out. Is basically if you're in the sky, reaching out, box XX, it gives more damage than all the area attacks. So yeah, those are like kind of like some basic tricks that you can basically like utilize to like open up your opponent and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, good shit. I think I'll end the guide now. Appreciate you all for watching. And there's one thing also that I want to say. I know I've showed a little more combos in this tutorial, but that is all right because I have a bunch of tutorials. I'm gonna link up right now. I'm gonna show up. Let me say either the left or the right screen. I'm gonna drop one or two videos there. I already have like a 9 to 10 minutes video that basically has only combos for TANYA KHAMELEON. So if you want more combos, more extensions, more crazy stuff, more good shit to like basically watch out or learn, just click that link right now. I will definitely leave it either left or right of the screen. I don't know where, but just click that video and you should get all the combos you want, all the tricks, all the shit you need from that video. Trust me, the dope ass shit in those videos.